Midday Kentucky cooking segment brought to you by Creative Kitchen and Bath, where you will always cook in style.
Welcome to Midday Kentucky, everyone. Here with Chef Allison Davis over here at Creative Kitchen and Bath, where you can have all your bathroom and kitchen needs done under one roof for any renovation.
I'm actually working on a half bath at my house.
Are
and
you?
I'm getting a sink here and I'm so
Just
excited.
a half bath?
Well,
what happened to the other half?
No, it's downstairs in the basement, so it's a little half bath. Yeah.
Half bath. So that means you can have half a shower.
Right? No.
Alrighty, madam. How are we today?
I'm good.
All right, what are we making?
Rich stuff happening here. It is gorgeous.
Can we get a shot of that?
Be very careful because it's extremely hot. If this touches you, it will burn your skin off. What we are making,
Really?
yes. What we are doing is some classic, perfect fall, sweet. Kids will love this.
What is it?
Families love
Apples.
this. This is caramel apples. We are making a homemade caramel sauce here for dipping. So I have taken sugar and corn syrup and water, and I brought it to a boil, and I brought it to about 325 degrees. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's where it's at now.
This is 325?
Yes. So this is where you get that deep, beautiful caramelization.
And look at it, it's a beautiful color.
Yeah, so now we are going to actually start to add in some other things. This is going to bubble up, so just know that it's
Don't
okay.
squeal.
Don't squeal, but it's going to bubble up. We are going to add to this.
I'm so tough.
We are going to add to this about a half a cup of cream.
That's a lot of cream. Oh.
You're good. Just let it go. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Okay. So we've got our cream. We've got a pinch of salt. We've got a touch of vanilla going in there. And then if you'll add that little bit of butter. And then that's just going to stir in. Okay.
Just to help with that artery closure.
We started this out before we started filming so that we could kind of show this process.
Oh, it feels thick.
Yeah, it's going to start to thicken up. Exactly. Just kind of stay with it. We've got it on a low heat. But we started with 2 cups of sugar, a half a cup of corn syrup, and a half a cup of water. And we let that just come to a boil, get beautifully caramelized. And what we just added in was the cream. When I add cream to my hot sugar, I like to bring the cream up a little bit warm.
Why?
So it doesn't shock it. It's not like pouring cold cream in, so it
Okay.
doesn't change everything.
Yeah.
So I like to kind of have my cream warm.
Do you know how much I want to drink this?
Oh my gosh, you would be in the hospital right now. So we're letting it come to the heat, and now I'm just going to turn it off. I'm just going to turn it off, yeah. We're just going to let it sit, and we're going to let it cool for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And then we're going to be able to dip our apples, and I have some fun stuff, you know, to like roll them in. But this is where you can really have a fun little party, you know.
This was easy.
Yeah, so it's just about knowing how to work with the sugar, right?
Okay.
So we've got some little rods
Hold on,
here.
let me get that
Yeah,
off.
be careful with that. So we've got some little like skewers,
Yeah.
and we'll just go into our apples, and we're going to let that cool for just a second.
Do you know I've never made these before?
I know, it's so fun. But what I was saying is if you had this and you wanted to like kind of have some different toppings, like I've got sprinkles, I saw in a picture you could do crumbled up graham crackers, I've got the Heath toffee bits, some of the little pecans or...
How long do these take to make?
So
how long
this
can
you
you
just
keep
can
it for?
purchase. Well, that is the thing.
Oh,
I don't
yum.
know how long this will keep for dipping. You know, I know you have
No,
to
but
let
once
it
you
cool.
dip, can you keep it
once
in-
you dip, yeah, I think these would keep for a week or 2. Yeah.
As long as the apples stay fresh?
Absolutely. Yeah, and you're not, and see they're whole, so they're not cut, so they're not like hitting air.
Can I get in there?
I don't think it's cool enough yet. It's going to probably drip off. And then what we'll do is,
Oh, yeah, it is.
I'll grab a plate for you, but I typically have a sheet tray with some parchment paper on it, and
Yeah.
then you can just kind of let those sit
Yeah.
and work.
Look,
But
it's
yeah,
dripping off.
yeah, so it's still a little hot. You could maybe do 1 round like that, and then
Yeah.
once it cools, go back through. But yeah, isn't that fun?
I've never done this before. How did you have so many nuts on the other one?
Well, that's a thicker caramel, you know, so it's going to thicken as it cools. Yeah, so it's going to thicken much as it cools. So this is just still a little bit hot, but isn't that just beautiful? I want to get a shot there for us to see, but the color is rich, it's gorgeous. Yeah, beautiful caramel sauce right there, people. You can do it at home too, so.
Yeah, I think it's, I don't think I'm very good at this.
It
I'm
takes
not
time.
very good. I'm
All
not
right.
very good. All right.
It'll be just fine. You got to let your caramel cool.
I'm not handy. All right, if you want to find out about this glob of a mess that I've made, head over to wtbq.com/recipes. You will see it there. I'm sure yours are way better
And
than
it
mine.
takes patience. Just be patient.
Allison Davis, everyone, back after this short break.